Hello, our presentation today is about Amazon, the tools it used to grow so large, and whether it is too large for our own benefit. In this presentation, we will cover the background of the issue, the pros and cons of Amazon's role in the market, the implications it has on society, an interview with an employee of Amazon Web Services, and our own opinion on the issue. First, let's introduce Amazon. Amazon is the largest e-commerce company in the US, controlling about 38% of the US e-commerce market. They also dominate US cloud computing, leading the market with a 31% share. They operate a wide variety of businesses such as a grocery chain, a streaming service, and a massive advertising business. They currently are ranked as the sixth largest company in the world by market cap. Their cloud computing business, Amazon Web Services, is their second largest business and their most profitable. Amazon Web Services has become one of the primary tools they've used to dominate not just cloud computing, but retail, advertising, and other businesses. The primary IS tools that Amazon has at its disposal include its cloud computing, which allows clients to offload computing, security, and maintenance, among many other things. They also utilize big data to analyze consumer shopping trends, successful markets, and efficiencies. They use these tools to create an efficient and technologically advanced logistics network, making it one of the most attractive online retailers. And more recently, it has invested resources into AI development, which it hopes to use to benefit AWS. As Amazon continues to rapidly expand, they have provoked lawsuits from the FTC under antitrust measures. The FTC argues that buyers and suppliers alike are at the whim of Amazon's pricing due to their monopoly power, and there is concern that a wide dependence on AWS creates a significant risk in the event of outages. They also have a great deal of data on individuals. So, in this presentation, we question whether they have too much power over US consumers, suppliers, and the market as a whole.
Next, we'll talk about the pros and cons of Amazon's large size. Starting with the pros. Amazon's large platform allows many vendors to sell from Amazon, including many micro and small businesses, or MSEs. MSEs are a vital part of our economy. This nation has about 27 million small companies, which account for over half of our gross domestic output, or GDP. Small firms, startups, and entrepreneurs are some of the most essential drivers of economic development since they employ more than 90% of all workers. However, many MSEs struggle to produce revenue. A study by Alvarez found that MSEs that sell on Amazon can generate more revenue. This is because Amazon invests in technologies, logistics, and programs that train MSEs when they begin to sell off Amazon. Another pro to Amazon's large size is its fast and efficient delivery service that is fully integrated called FBA that many customers find convenient and fast. However, this leads to our cons of Amazon's large size. Many would argue that Amazon eliminates competition, one way being through its delivery service called FBA, because it forces its vendors to use its delivery service, and then it raises its prices above competitive levels and prevents vendors from finding cheaper delivery options for their products. Another way Amazon eliminates price competition is through their buy box, which is a little box that pops up on the side of a product that has a buy now button that instantly makes a purchase when the customer presses it. This box has been shown to increase sales. However, if a vendor has products priced lower on another site, Amazon will remove the buy box from that vendor's site, which makes their sales fall. This forces vendors to end discounts on other sites and allows Amazon to eliminate competition off of their site.
I will be talking about the implications on society and ourselves when it comes to Amazon. When it comes to society, it's composed of countless businesses ranging from small to big. And how are they impacted by Amazon? Well, first with Amazon, with it being known as the leader of e-commerce, it allows third-party sellers to sell on its platform. However, there come several downsides to it. For example, Amazon uses search algorithms, which essentially place a priority on products that are mainly sold through Amazon's direct retail channels. So some products from smaller businesses struggle with getting their products shown on the search engine, and this therefore creates this concept called a visibility bias. Some businesses are able to benefit from this, while others suffer from it. And despite some of these groups of businesses that do benefit, they still face downsides from working with Amazon. Amazon uses data to identify certain successful third-party sellers and the products that they're selling, and then they create private label products that are similar to the product of these third-party sellers. So it may seem advantageous for some businesses to work with Amazon, especially if they leverage the visibility bias, but over time they still struggle through having their target consumers taken from them by Amazon. And next, despite small businesses or third-party sellers associated with Amazon being impacted, brick-and-mortar stores are also affected. Through Amazon's efficient economies of scale, distribution network, and advanced technology, that gives them the power to implement predatory pricing to steal customers from these businesses. Overall, whether or not businesses are associated with Amazon or not, they are at risk either way when it comes to Amazon's market power. And according to data, in 2019, 10.7% of retail sales were online sales, and in 2020, it rose to 13.6%, showing that gradually there are more individuals that are choosing to shop online. Amazon's business strategy uses low pricing, and therefore us as individual consumers benefit from these low prices. Additionally, Amazon being a go-to place for online shopping, there are lots of third-party sellers on Amazon, and with similar products that get pushed out, us as consumers benefit from the wider variety of products.
To dive deeper into why Amazon is so successful, we found an employee of Amazon to interview. Jonathan Call is my brother, and he's a technical account manager at Amazon Web Services. Jonathan's role is to train, advise, and strengthen the relationship between AWS and its clients. And the clients that he serves are in the auto manufacturing industry. And he does a range of responsibilities, including teaching clients how to use AWS software, to use the features in them, and to find any features that they want that aren't in that software, and gives guidance on how to improve their flow of data between different departments and to integrate them. And he's a person that the clients trust to help them have the best experience with AWS. These are 4 advantages that AWS gives Amazon. First being lower costs, a source of revenue, a leader in its industry, and strong relationships between AWS and their clients. And this relates to the textbook topic of information systems and strategy, because AWS is a big source of revenue for Amazon, and Amazon is continuing to fund it to make it bigger, have a larger reach. And these days, companies need good information systems, and AWS is a service that can provide that. And demand for it will only grow in the future. And as Amazon continues to strengthen this part of it, then you'll see their revenues continue to increase, and they will continue to be a top leader in their industry.
Now, our opinion, predictions, and conclusion. Our opinion is that they've expanded too much. Only 25% of their retail revenues come from outside North America, and they're spending a lot of money trying to expand to the global market. They also had huge staffing and facility increases during COVID, and now that capacity is being underutilized and costing them billions every year. They've also diversified into a lot of interesting avenues, such as brick and mortar stores, Whole Foods, and Prime Video, that aren't really consistent with their brand identity. What we predict they're going to do in the future is lay off a lot of employees and sell facilities just to cut costs. It's what they need to do. Focusing more on North America, which is their largest source of revenue. And then selling Whole Foods. We've already seen them close down a lot of stores, and we predict that they might sell Whole Foods and try to rework Prime Video to be more consistent with their AWS software and just their brand identity as a whole. Just to conclude, Amazon has a lot of power over competitors, suppliers, and buyers. They use that obviously to their advantage, trying to buy out people, run people out of the market. It's not great for competition. We think they're going to continue to use their technology to expand and grow. They show no signs of slowing, but we do think they're going to maybe tailor their strategies more to fit their initial brand identity and not expand so much into markets that they aren't particularly successful in. And then to conclude with the initial question, has Amazon gotten too big for their own good? We think that they have, not only for their own good. We obviously see them spending money in a lot of different markets that aren't great for them. Their costs have really increased and not been utilized necessarily in the best ways. So not only for themselves, but also for the good of the greater competitive market. We just see a lot of competition not happening, and Amazon has kind of become a monopoly in a lot of ways. So not only has it not been good for them, but it also hasn't been good for the market as a whole.